today in the garage, we're going to be talking about the corner coach. I have no riding footage from this, but we're just going to talk a little bit about using this thing. I'm sorry, there's kids yelling in the background. I can't believe that just started. And I'm not going to start this over. So we're just going to deal with yelling kids. So like I said, this is the corner coach. It's basically a seat bump, but it's movable, and you can swap it out on bikes, and it makes it really easy. So just put it wherever you want it, and it stays. But first, I'll talk a little bit about it. I bought this a couple weeks back, and I finally got to try it over the weekend, or over this past week, and on my beta. I'd ridden the Cowie since then, but I didn't want to try it on that because I don't really have settings for it, and I wasn't feeling super comfortable yet. But on this, I've ridden it all season. I got suspension settings that I like, sag, that type of stuff. So going to this, I was skeptical at first. I first sat down and I realized I had it right about here, right about there, and I realized, man, I feel like is it too far back? But I moved it up, and then you realize you're sitting on top of the gas tank, and you never, although you sit, further up when you're cornering, and you're over the front of the bike a little bit more, you're not all the way on the gas tank. You still gotta have room for you to feel this. So I've seen people put it right in the middle, and it's like, if you're sitting down through like a flat section, say you come around a corner or you come off a jump and then you sit down, you're on the gas hard. If that's in the middle, you're going to sit all the way up here, you get no traction. You're going to be all over the place in the back. So you got to have it a little bit further back, but don't have it way back here. That's doing nothing for you. Even here, you're not going to feel it. So move it up like an inch or two, and you'll feel it's something to push off of coming out of corners. You'll really be able to feel that. Behind you, and when you're on the gas, just give you some support, like almost like a seatbelt type thing. That's kind of the feeling I get. I really liked it. I found myself sometimes. There's a little section at Astalan where you kind of go up over the single and then right into a corner, and it's a steep single. It's more like a wall. And I found myself coming down on the backside of that and like sitting on the bump going, just because of the way it's so steep that when you sit down and try to get into that corner, you sit far back and then scoot up. But I found myself going, okay, I'm going to have to just come right into the pocket here and then get into the corner. So other than that, no real issues. I really like it. It doesn't slide around. I was kind of skeptical about that. But you can tighten it as much as you want, and it won't really move around. It might have a little bit of slide just because as this tightens, it might slide like that. But if you want it here and you put it here, push it back a little bit, you'll be good to go. It works with seats that are a little bit thinner and a little bit thicker, like this Cowie seat. I've even seen people, if you go back a couple years when last year, when Joey Savacci was on the Triumph 250, he had a seat bump up here in the front. So say you tend to ride the bike over the front of the bike and you're trying to get more centered, more neutral. I mean, you could even put it up there as long as it's as long as it's not on the catch bolt right here. So as long as it's not right there on that catch, I mean, you could run it wherever you want. So show you how this works. Come a little bit closer. So my seat, and then what I like to do is I like to just have this already loose, slide it over that, and then pull that tight. And you can give it a little bit extra, like so. Might slide around just a hair, but like I said, so kind of like what I just did there. See how it's a little bit angled? Oh, I guess the seat goes this way. See how it's a little bit angled right there? That's not going to slide around on you. Then you just tuck that underneath the seat. So like that, I like to put it in there. And there you go, the seat bump's on there. And it works with the Cowie as well, a seat like that. The seat's a little bit taller. And then if you want it off, I mean, just take the seat off here and pull on that little strap there. Comes right off. Real simple product. Real simple product. It's around 50 bucks, 40 bucks maybe. I'm sure you could probably find some deals on them. Maybe check out Rocky Mountain or something like that. I feel like it's a really good learning tool. I bought it not only for myself. I feel like I tend to ride more in that neutral position. I don't really need to be, move up. In the corners, maybe a little bit, but that's more of a chest to the handlebar type thing for me personally, rather than my hips. But this is something that you could use on little bikes for kids. It's small enough where that would fit on a seat. You could tighten it up. I mean, look how tight that thing goes. And you'd be able to put that on a small bike for a kid and use that, teach them how to ride, or even just something to work on. Or honestly, this is like a cheap seat bump. So instead of buying a whole new seat cover and foam, you can just buy one of these, put this on your existing seat, or if you're in my case and you have two bikes, swap it out, or move it. So it's a really good product. It's relatively inexpensive, and you should probably go take a look at it if you're in the market for a seat bump, something like that. I'm not sponsored by Corner Coach. I just really like the product. It seems really good. So that's all I got for you. We'll see you guys on the next one. I want to say thank you to my sponsors, and sorry for the late video this week. I've had a lot going on. So, Works Connection is a brand new sponsor of mine, and I just want to say thank you to them. For the Cowie, I have an oil fill bolt instead of that screwdriver turn. I got that for it, and then also I got radiator braces for the Cowie coming that are Works Connection. So when those come, I will do a video about that, and we'll put that on there, and then maybe sometime we'll get some more GoPro footage. I have a race this weekend in Hickston, Wisconsin, so that should be a good one. And we'll just keep working away, keep training, and get stronger, fitter, and let's go get another podium this year. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching. See you guys on the next one.